Mr. Mate, thank you so much for joining us this morning. The union not happy with this, why?
No, thank you very much. And I think we are not happy. We are highly disappointed in terms of the gazette, which was gazetted on the 8th of November, because our reasoning in terms of that disappointment is that if you look at the Auditor General's report for the previous financial year, it shows that many municipalities have not done well in terms of audits. The quality of submitted financial statements was, as recorded by the Auditor General, was much disappointing, and therefore we did not find, justification for this kind of exorbitant salary increments. And of course, beyond that, you also look at the report from the very same department of local government, which indicated that majority of municipalities are dysfunctional and in financial distress, and therefore there is no justification for this exorbitant salary increments.
No justification, and you believe the increases happen when workers are heavily underpaid?
Yes, remember we've just recently concluded our wage negotiations in the sector, and part of the reasons which they provided was that our demands are not reasonable and affordable. But 2-3 months down the line, then we see this kind of a circus wherein it is clear that municipalities none of the metros in the country obtained a clean audit. Majority of municipalities did not obtain clean audits at all. And therefore, it shows once there is lack of clean audit or good financial administration, then it means that the level of performance in very municipalities is very low. And therefore, how then do you justify, this kind of increase? And to a large extent, this package is also put municipal managers, they'll be even earning more than their bosses, in this case, the executive mayors, so on and forth. And then how do you justify it? So for us, there is no justification at all.
Have you engaged the relevant parties, and what really have they offered in terms of why this has happened?
Well, we are trying to engage the minister in this regard, but we've already consulted with our legal people to source, a legal opinion as to how then are we going to tackle this particular issue. Because from where we're sitting, you as a department, you cannot say to us that many of these municipalities are in financial distress, but yet you then come and gazette this kind of upper limits. But beyond that, also there is an issue of revenue collection. Now, many of our municipalities are also failing to collect revenue, and therefore, where would these funds be coming from to cater for these exorbitant increments? Are
you contemplating strike action amongst the consultations that you're having with your legal representatives?
For now, would not necessarily be taking that particular route, but would be trying to see what legal remedies do we have in this particular regard. And from where we're sitting, look, it's very much disappointing. And if we were to take that route, well, our members will decide. But for now, we have taken a decision to pursue the matter legally. But we'll consult with the minister, and if he's still applying his open door policy, would approach his office.
Thank you very much, sir, for joining us.